Hey, good evening, everybody. Happy Sunday. This is Alex Dumas, your financial literacy coach. Here, wanted to share something with you really quickly, just to get the week started right, get you in the right mindset, and keep on my campaign, my commitment to you, to keep sharing and keep providing and adding value to you. So, I wanted to share this with you because today, earlier, I was running a fair for a church. I was doing a quick barbecue event, just talking to some of the local congregation, and one of the things that kept coming up was about life insurance, and a couple of people had questions. Oh, how do I do this? How does this work? And it kind of made me start to think where I had to ask them a question. What's your financial house looking like? And they were looking at me kind of crazy, like, well, what do you mean? What does a financial house mean? So I didn't really have time to draw it out for them like I'm going to do for you tonight. I kind of ran through it really quickly for them, but tonight I just wanted to give you some of those tips and share that with you. So as I was thinking about it, there was really 4 key components that I felt were necessary for building your financial house. Thank you for checking in, everybody, so far, and anybody else who's going to be looking at this on the replay. So when you think about a house, where do we typically build? From the top down or from the bottom up? Bottom up, right? You have to have a proper foundation. And with your finances, that foundation really boils down to how protected you are. So we're going to put here proper protection. So what does that mean? Proper protection? Well, that really means, you have, typically 2, breadwinners in the house. One of them doesn't come home, or they become sick, or something unexpected happens where a lot of the financial strain is going to remain on one of the other person. Like I said in one of my other videos, we're all going to die. Most likely, it's a strong chance that we're going to become disabled. So you need protection for that, because it's not just about the emotional loss of that one person. It's really a business deal. You're losing your business partner. You're losing your other half, and half that income is gone. So you need to protect yourself. That's the first thing you should be doing. The first thing. And I'm going to kind of explain a little bit more why the rest of these pillars here, why they tie into that. So the second thing you really want to start to concentrate on is debt management, right? Because I'm sure you've been there, I've been there. Nothing is worse than being in debt. Nothing I hate more than owing somebody else money, someone else controlling, how I feel about money, and, interest rates, and, just feeling stressed and overwhelmed about that. You feel the same way, typing a 1 right here. But with debt management, you really want to be able to eliminate that. You really want to be able to have a systematic process of reducing that risk, right? Reduce and eliminate. It's nothing worse than having something paid off and everything is all good, and then all of a sudden something happens and then you're right back into debt, which can tie right into this next one right here, having emergency funds. This is something that we're not all typically taught. And emergency funds really proper. I guess the safest bet you want to have is saving about 3 to 6 months worth of your income. That sounds crazy. Whoa, I can't do that. Well, it's possible. I mean, if something happens, you're gonna have to pay for it anyway, right? And there's nothing. You don't want to run back to Visa, MasterCard, Discover, Amex cards to help you get rid of some debt, when you could have just had this all along. Don't think of it as an emergency fund. Think of it as an opportunity fund, an opportunity for you to take care of your family properly, take care of yourself, and also get some of the things that you want. You might see a great thing on sale. Having a few months of your income saved is a great feeling, and being able to, say, what, I don't have to swipe today. I can just, take care of a few things and then, handle that the way it's supposed to be. And so, last thing is, you want to think about your investments. and this is, the long-term planning, right? So this is for the long run. This isn't, I got, X amount of dollars today, and then tomorrow it's gone. That's the wrong mentality. You gotta, pay yourself first, obviously, but then think about the long run. Think about, okay, how much money am I really gonna need to, live off of, once I stop working, full time or whatever it is, my business, if I'm selling my business, whatever it might be. So what can I really live on? And this is where your investments come in handy, and this is where you need to think about, safe places to put them and places that is going to grow consistently, kind of tying into that that video I did the other day about doubling your income. You want to index it out, you want to have it staggered out. That's one of the strategies that a lot of wealthy families take advantage of. So now, these are just the 4 ways to tie it together. So why is protection so important? Just to kind of recap, because we're all going to die, and good chance we're all going to become disabled. And there's nothing worse than knowing that you could have done something. You could have been proactive and taken care of something ahead of time. Most people are interested in protecting themselves after they find out something. People get cancer. They're like, oh, I need to talk to somebody. Well, it's too late for that now. I mean, in some cases it may not be, but more than likely it's you're going to be in a tough situation. Managing your debt. We have a big debt issue in the country, and a lot of it is just about your mindset and just thinking about, hey, you're properly protected now. Why put yourself into more debt? Why swipe your life away? Because you're gonna have emergency funds. That's gonna be pretty cool. That's gonna be pretty important. So, most people aren't saving already, which is a sad and scary thing. Not even for themselves, but also just to teach, the children, teach their families how to do that. And then your proper investments, the shoebox, the safe in the basement, the money in the walls, that's not an investment. You need to put it in a real place that is going to grow and accumulate and also be safe as possible. Nothing's always 100% safe. Just want to let you know that. I'm not going to say I have everything perfect, but it's some things are better than others, if you know what I mean. So if you found value from this, you found this interesting, you have any questions, feel free to comment below. Send me some likes, share this video if anybody you think would benefit from this. I wanted to make this real quick, real short, but hope you got value, and really appreciate you guys for watching, and have a great night. Talk to you soon.